Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel once again. This is Digimon here, and this video today is on the 02 movie, which has been confirmed as of August the 1st. I did cover the announcement or leak marginally in a different video, so you can watch that if you haven't already. But we had a bit more information out of a very simple yet transparent trailer for said movie, confirming that yes, it is definitely 02, not some variation of the gimmick 02 being a sequel of something else, and it is definitely featuring Daisuke as his voice actor was in the trailer. And he had a few things to say, most of which sounds exciting, but also confusing. I know a lot of other Digitubers will be covering this news as well. I wanted to kind of work out what the motivations really are for committing to 02 movie after Try, Kazuna, the reboot, after all this time. And of course, a lot of this will be speculative, but I do think there's a huge takeaway for you guys watching. But nevertheless, enjoy the video. So first, let us set the stage. I'll inform you as to what was mentioned in this new trailer, more of a teaser.
You're teasing me!
But it was definitely significant, and it will take up the majority of this video today. Daisuke states, when Vemon and I are preparing ramen, a giant Digitama appeared in the sky, followed by, then I met someone who has a Digivice, but no Digimon with him. And finally, he states, I am the first person to ever partner with a Digimon. And this movie is also brought to you by those who made Last Evolution Kazuna, as you are probably familiar, right? Let's think. So, Last Evolution Kazuna wasn't universally adored by everyone who watched it. Not to discredit any of the producers or writers, rather, it's always very hard to please adventure fans, with whatever direction they take that canon in. Try being a good example of this. So now you take something infinitely more nuanced, as in Adventure 02, and you expand on it. I think Kazuna purposefully skated around the lore of adventure because of the many layers of nuance, and that it's really just not worth tackling all of that for the purposes of entertainment and merchandising. You know, if you consider what Try gave us, oh my god, just layers and layers of ambiguity. So now you have the 02 project. I don't think they can do the same thing again with Taichi, Mat, Gabumon, Agumon, bonds of courage, bonds of friendship. I don't think they can do that again. It doesn't feel like they're trying to write off characters, but it is strange because we were definitely under the impression that Kazuna was going to be the last thing from that timeline, the original adventure timeline. Ergo, why we got the reboot in the first place. That is what everyone thought, really. And now here we are. We're not getting a reboot sequel, we're not getting a reboot movie, we're getting a completely new canon, presumably detached from everything else as per usual, and then a 02 movie how many years later on? If it expands on Last Evolution Kazuna, then Daisuke and the O2 cast only have so much time with their partners, because they weren't that much younger than the OG cast. So all things being considered, they could make it work, right? Premise is quite interesting, but my problem is, it kind of conflicts with the way the adventure canon went in Try, especially if you consider the original Digidestined and the Sovereign and the Dark Masters. And also looking back at it, this child in the poster, I assume, is not going to be the same age as in the poster in the movie. This is obviously some scene taken from when this mysterious person met their partner Digimon. It might not conflict when it comes out and they explain the thing, but right now it's not explained, so at the moment it conflicts. So, the OG Digidestined from Try, they were the OG for a reason. They were the first lot of Digidestined, the Chosen, who were obviously favoured by the Sovereign X, Y, and Z, and Homeostasis. Same timeline as 02, right? So moving on to this 02 movie, where's this kid been this entire time? Who is this person? It states a Digitama appears in the sky and then Daisuke meets this person. So what is going on there? But I just find it strange, like, this person, this character has a Digivice. So they were chosen, but he's not the original Chosen. As of right now, at least. On top of the Dark Masters, and Apoclymon, and the Dark Spires, and Meikumon, Dark Geni, Homeostasis, where has this kid been? To be the first ever to have a partner? It sounds pretty special. Menoa was just a very competent Digidestined who lost her partner because she kind of just squandered her time with a partner, really. So that's quite easy to make up on the spot. But if this person was the first ever Digidestined, really, to be chosen to have a partner, they must be quite old, older than everybody else, surely, if it precedes the OG Digidestined and Try. Listen, I'm completely open to these new ideas. I'm open to the 02 movie, but I won't lie. Toei have confused me on this one. Don't get me wrong, I'm not some Digimon Adventure 2020 stan. Like, I'm not going to get upset if you're happy that 2020 is not coming back. But you have to admit, they went through all this effort to reboot Adventure, do 66 running episodes, whilst they've also got huge projects such as One Piece coming to its end One Piece, and they powered through that adventure through COVID-19 as well. It being delayed, it's had a hiatus. It hasn't met the quota of all the new fans that Toei had hoped to bring into the franchise. It's been shown that Digimon has performed very well in the last quarter financially, but for Adventure 2020, it does seem strange to announce this right before Adventure ends, right before Adventure gets to the very pinnacle of this story, of this long 66 episode story, to then not give it a movie, not announce some promotional anime, a bit like Dragon Ball Heroes or Pokemon Origins, not even hint at a sequel in the future. That really puzzles me. And look, I'm excited for Ghost Game. I'm excited for this movie. Absolutely. Do not get it mixed up in your head, but you have to admit, it's a strange strategy. To kind of announce these things right before their previous project ends kind of kills the momentum a bit, doesn't it? As recording this video, it is a Sunday. I just finished uploading my episode 59 review, and it felt weird. It felt strange to me, because we've had this movie announced. It's August the 1st. We had this new series confirmed. All the new Digimon partners are in the Vital Bracelet as well. I've got a video coming on that, by the way. But still, it just seems to have just cut the momentum. Not for me personally, but I just worry that's what it's done. And I'm not a big fan of this accelerationism. I would have preferred like maybe a 3-month breather after the reboot finishes, or maybe after Christmas of 2021, who knows. But is there a need to force the reboot into existence, then not touch it again? Is there a need to not even consider giving a reboot a movie? Is there a need to revisit the Kazuna timeline, especially after the emotional weight of Kazuna, the underlining of that timeline? And is there a need to do it so soon after the reboot finishes? Very confusing to me. Excited, sounds very new. They've got a lot of explaining to do, but I'm excited. You know, the end of Digimon Tri, which is still in the Kazuna canon, where the O2 kids are still around. You know, there's still Dark Geni, there's still the potential of Daemon, there's still the potential of Diaboromon again. Happy with this news, very confused, but I'm not worried about it. Kazuna was very good for the neutral, so I'm not really worried about the franchise if this O2 movie is in the hands of the same people, because it does appeal to the neutrals. They're usually isolated stories that anyone can really watch. You don't really need a huge background in Digimon, and that's how it should be, really, in terms of promoting the franchise to people. But anyways, that concludes today's video, this discussion on the 02 movie announcement. Obviously, if there's anything more, I'll update you. And obviously, please let me know what you guys think about this. Are you excited? Are you not bothered? Do you agree with me? Does it sound a little bit inconsistent? Does some things maybe need retconning, or at least definitely need to explain it in the movie? Or are you one of those people that's just like, Tri isn't really canon to me? Well, I've got some bad news for you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I've got way more videos coming this week, and don't miss any of them. You really don't want to. Hit the notification bell. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and take care.